So now we're going to show you how to burn screens once the emulsion has dried on the coated screens. So this is one of the separations for a two-color print, and we've already done the first color. These are just the separations. Each color is split up so that once we go out to print, each screen has its own individual color, and each separation, regardless of colors, have registration marks or crop marks, and that allows us to line the pieces of art up, line it up in here to burn screens, and then reline it whenever we're ready to print. And so we have a template. Basically it's measured and fits the bases we have on our press, and we have crop marks for our manual press and then our automatic press. The screens are different sizes, and so we've just adjusted where it sits on the base. And so this piece of artwork for this order is just going to be on the manual press. It's a small order, probably 15 shirts, and so it's pretty simple. You just line up the middle crop mark to the line and the crop mark on here. One thing to remember is your artwork wants to face, you always want to be able to read it, is how we remind ourselves. That way when you're putting it onto the shirt, you're able to read it and it's not backwards. So we put that down, take two pieces of Scotch tape and just put them at the top and bottom in the middle. And then make sure it's still lined up. So you grab our dried screen, flip it over so the well side's facing you, and then just make sure that the Scotch tape sticks to the screen. That way it doesn't fall off whenever you put it into the exposure unit. So this one's good to go. So I'll set it here. We've already got the second piece of artwork, or the first color in here. It's been exposed. So we'll take it off the screen, just set it down so it's out of the way. And then we bring it to our washout stand, and to begin with, you just kind of get it wet to activate it. That way, in case if you're in a place where there's light, it doesn't mess with the already burned artwork. So once you get it wet, usually you just have to let it sit for a few minutes. And if you have several screens to do it once, it makes it easy because you can see we've already done two other screens. So as these have set, the emulsion begins to fall out, and then you can just kind of rotate your way through the darkroom. And a good way to tell if you did expose your screen is you can see kind of a ghost image of what was there. And so every now and then you'll forget, and once you hit it with water, the emulsion usually just comes off, or you won't see kind of that ghost image of your screen. But you can see this one. Once you begin washing it out and let it set, it's probably set here for 5 minutes, it'll come out. One thing to remember is to make sure to spray out the crop marks, that way you can see them out there. And so once we do these, we'll be able to show you next how to set up a multicolor print job. It's going to have 5 colors on the front and 1 on the back, and so we'll show you that next.